Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a colouring chat today. That's what I fancied. I'm having a bit of a filming morning, so I'm in the mood. Anyway, the page that I am colouring is from Flowerscape. Now if I ever fancied colouring just flowers, this is the book that I go for. I was flipping through it last night. Look at that one that I've done. I'm really proud of that one. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the background. Trust me, as soon as I press record, a helicopter goes past. I brought my blind yesterday to my patio door, so I have to keep either the blind down so it's dark, or the blind up so I can literally see out the back door and I can see everything. So that's how I'm keeping it. I used Brute Funas last night to colour the daffodils and bluebells. Well, I thought they were bluebells, but now in hindsight I don't think they are, so I'm just colouring it the colours that I want to colour. If you've never watched a colouring chat video before, it's just watching me colour and I chat about my life and what's going on at the moment. So I'll just pick my colours out first. I'm thinking of purples, but now I'm leaning towards, oh no, I've got birds in the garden. I'm leaning more towards like pinky red. There's not many pinks in the Brute Funas. Oh yeah, there is, sorry. I tell a lie. I turn over the page. And they're all here. This goes to show how long it is since that I've used these pencils. But I do really like them. I have actually got a backup set. I think they went on offer on Amazon. I'm just going to do them straight up pink. Yeah, they went on offer, I think like for £16 or £18, and I thought I can't miss that bargain, because some of these pencils I have worn down a lot, so it's nice to have a backup of these. I don't know if this is going to be too pink. I might just use that as the shading maybe. I'm very undecided today, I have just filmed. I'm just going to sharpen these very quickly off camera because they are so loud. How annoying is that? I completely forgot what I was going to say. I think I was talking about filming this morning. Yeah, I just finished a page in the Coloriage Wild 6, and I thought I'd filmed the last portion of it and be doing the turquoise hair. I'll bring you in it ever so slightly. I know it's not about what I'm doing, but you might as well be able to see. So it's Wednesday today, I should really remember that, the 25th of May. It's mine and my husband's wedding anniversary, and I told one of my friends that it was 5 years married, and then he was giving me a kiss and cuddle this morning, and he said to me, how long have we been married, Debbie? Because he knows that I'm terrible with dates. I'm really bad. It's took me 15 years to remember that his birthday is the 19th of June and not the 17th. Yes, I'm terrible, but I've always been that way. My dad's the same. If my son's birthday wasn't 456, so the 4th of May 2006, I'd probably forget that. And if Isabel's birthday wasn't 2 days before Christmas, I'd probably forget that. Everybody else's, it's a good job that Facebook's a thing, because I'd forget. And I do write things down, then I forget to look at the things that I've wrote down. So yeah, it's our wedding anniversary today. We're not actually doing anything today, with it being a Wednesday. We did plan on going to the Italian restaurant over the weekend. We have booked the table for Saturday, but Isabel has her surgery on, why do I keep putting this back? She has a surgery on Friday, and I'm a bit worried that she's going to be, you know, maybe a bit groggy and just not herself on Saturday. So we have said, like, we'll just play it by ear. If she's still, you know, if she's a bit offside, then we'll not go and we'll cancel it and go the weekend after if his mum can still look after her for us. I don't know if this paint's going to be alright or not. Let me just check. That'll be alright. Yes, I need to ring her up today and actually ask her to babysit. We've beat the table and not asked her. We've just assumed, which we should never do. We should never do that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that if we do end up going. But tonight, I think we're just going to get an Indian takeaway, so I don't have to cook. So I'm buying us an Indian takeaway as a treat. He usually every morning once Isabel's gone to school, I usually ring him up and just let him know what she will like going to school, and it's usually the same every single morning. You know, she's not happy, basically. So I didn't ring him up yesterday, and then about 8:30, she usually gets picked up at 8. He rings me up and says, I take it Isabel's gone. And I was in a bit of a funny mood yesterday. Anyway, he comes home yesterday. He rung me up in the afternoon and he said, I've ordered some things off your Amazon wish list thing on Amazon. And this is the way that you worded it, your Amazon wish list thing on Amazon. So I was like, right. He went, do you want me to tell you what I've got? I said, no, just make it a little bit of a surprise. I said, why have you bought them? He said, just to cheer you up because you sounded a bit down this morning. But in hindsight, I think it was for our anniversary. So I said, no, don't tell me. So it'll be a nice surprise then when you get home. So anyway, fast forward. Gets to the end of the day, gets home. And I open the bag. And I want to say this before I tell you the rest of the story. I don't want to come across as, oh, her husband's buying her stuff and she's spoiled and she's not like thankful or anything, because I'm not. I am definitely not like that. And if you know me, you know that I'm not like that. So I opened this bag up and there was a 12-pack of Inktense pencils and the 5-pack of the original Daniel Smith 5mm watercolour paints. So I opened them up and I looked at them and I went, which list did you look at, Dana? I said, because I think I have definitely got these pencils, but thank you, you know, I'll use them as a backup of a backup. But the paints, I wasn't 100% sure, so I come practically running over to my desk because I felt tight. I felt really tight, like saying, I've already got these. So I double checked and I got all my little tubes of watercolour right, and I did. I had them colours. And I said, oh, it's fine. You know, I won't take them back because they're they're expensive Daniel Smith watercolour paints. They're 5mm tubes, so I'll go through them in no time. I mean, I've already gone through that pack, half of the tube in like, I want to say about a year, so it's going to last me a while, but still. I said, no, I'll keep them. And he did. He looked a bit like deflated. And I said, listen, which Amazon list did you look at? So we brought the page up. I asked to look on his phone. And he'd looked at my storefront. So I've got 2 links in my description. I've got one of the storefront, which is all the products that I recommend and I use and I stand by. And then right at the bottom is my actual wish list of things that I would like, things that I purchase. I use that wish list all the time. There's things on there for me, there's things on there for Isabel. You know, it's just an all-rounder list sort of thing. And I said, that was my list there, Dana. I said, I don't want to come across as not being appreciative that you bought me these, of course, because I'll still use them. But that's the wrong list. And alright. So in hindsight now, I probably should have said to him, you know what, just show me what you've ordered before you go and pick it up. Because he'd looked on the Amazon list, and then because he works in the centre of Manchester, he looked at the art shops in Manchester that he knows I like, and he walked there on his dinner to then go and pick them up, which is so sweet. Well, actually, he said he had to go there and he went to pick them up and it wasn't ready. So then he had to go back to work and then walk back there, which took him half an hour. So yeah, it was incredibly sweet. But I was like, just for future reference, if like you want to look for something for my birthday or whatever, just use this list at the bottom. Is that right? Okay. So we had a bit of a laugh about it anyway. These colours go together quite nicely. So yeah, it is Wednesday today. I've got today and tomorrow to actually film. Friday we are going to be busy at the hospital all day, so obviously I can't film then. And then the kids are on half term from next week. And I have got a few appointments. I've got a physio appointment for Isabel on Monday. So I'm trying my best today and tomorrow to get some backup filming done. How much I get done, I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. And then maybe next week I'll only be able to film like in the evening. So if I'm more like a mouse and I'm being a little bit quiet, you know why. You know why. Because I don't want to make my daughter up. Let's get this filled in. Yeah, I just fancied colouring flowers last night. I did start a page in Maria Trolle's, is it Luna? And I was doing that with Inktense. And I just did the Inktense base, and I didn't really want to carry on. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to purposely finish that page. So I thought, you know what? Let's just colour some flowers. And that's why I pulled this one out. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the background on this. I think there's a page in here that I did use a little bit of watercolour. See, I didn't do a background on that one. It's very, very busy. I'm sure I did. Let's see, I've not done one on that one. I'm just giving you a flip through. Ah, there's the one with the background. Just like water splatters. But yeah, it's really nice boot, this one. It's really affordable as well. Yeah, so I don't really think there's much else going on. I had a lovely Instagram like video call with one of my members. Not yesterday, the day before. It was lovely. Oh, there you go. My video's just finished exporting. I do need to actually post on the community tab, on my members community tab, for the other lady to contact me, because if you are in the Rolo, it's not the Rolo, it's the Evie category, I do once a month like a video chat thing over Instagram. I mean, you can just have a chat with me. That's what we did. I think we nattered for about half an hour, 45 minutes to be honest. Or if you want me to show you one, like a specific technique, or you just want to sit there and colour with me, then that's what them members get. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you are interested in doing that, then the members tab is in the description. If you want to speak to me live and it's just me and you want to have a natter, or you want me to show you a way of me doing things, whatever, that's what I say at the start. So what would you like to do? Or I say it actually a couple of days before I message them, what would you like to do, to make sure I'm all set up. But I did want to take roller white this morning, but it is bouncing down, as we say in the UK. It's not even like, it's like that really fine rain that once you go out for a couple of minutes it really does soak you. So right, the darker shade. I needed to go out as well. I told you I'm not organised. I needed to go and get an anniversary card. I'm just putting it off with this weather. I just don't fancy getting pee wet through and having to wash my hair again. But I'm looking forward to tea tonight. I had prawns for the first time. They don't do it as a takeaway though. It's like prawns with these in the shells, and they open it up. It's like butterfly in them. Oh, they were lovely when we went there last. So I think I'm going to I'll press pause on this video and then I'll start uploading that one. I try and not upload when my son's home from school, because when he's on the computer it completely slows his game down, and he'll come running downstairs and go, "Are you uploading? How long's your video got left, Mum?" So I try and do it in the day. I mean, sometimes it goes over. Or if I'm streaming, what time are you streaming from, or what time are you streaming to? That's all I get off him. Grumpy teenager, but to be fair to him, he's doing all his GCSEs at the moment. So when he gets home, the last thing he wants to do is not have his computer. He's doing revision and stuff, but you can do too much revision, can't you? And it just goes, well, with me it did, goes through one ear and come out the other. So you're better off doing bit by bit, I think. I'll just pause it once I've done these, and I'll pick out my colours for the leaves. Saves me doing that on camera. It's really pretty though. I just find this boot just easy to colour in. Because I've not coloured because of the diamond painting, it was like, oh god, what do I do now? I'm forgetting. It's like, Debbie, you've not coloured for a week. Right, be right back. So I've picked my colours out and that video is currently uploading. It's ridiculous. An 18 minute video is going to take nearly 2 hours to upload. Yes, and we've got the top internet as well. We pay for the top one just for this reason, for me uploading videos. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, talking about diamond painting, I have picked out the next one that I'm going to do, but it's not, I'm not going to, I say that now, I'm not going to fixate on it. That's probably the best word. Fixating it as much as I did with the Mystic Art mirrors. I was just so uber excited to do that one purely because it was Mystic Art mirrors, and I do really like that artist. I mean, heaven forbid if Diamond Art Club comes out with the Hannah Carlson one. Oh my gosh. But one of you lovely subscribers did let me know yesterday, I had no idea, that Diamond Art Club have come out, or coming out with another Mystic Art mirrors, but it's like a mystery one, which, to be fair, I don't like mysteries like that because I pay a lot of money to get that to my house and I want to know that I like it. So I'm going to wait until I see an unboxing of it. So I've been stalking a couple of channels. I'm not ordering it anytime soon, but yeah, that'll probably be the one after that I've picked out now. It's like a moth or a butterfly, the one that I've picked. It's a round one, so I'll be able to get through it even quicker, and it's a lot smaller. It's a lot smaller. But I think it didn't help that I had it all set up at my dining table, and it was literally like, I'd let the dog out, because I'd have to walk past it to let the dog out, or change the dog's water. And I'd walk and just peer at it a little bit. Oh, I can just do that little bit in 10 minutes. Oh, I can just do that. And then 10 minutes turns to an hour. And I'm sat there in agony with my back and my neck. And I've looked at tricks and tips for that sort of thing. But I think it's just, it is what it is. I do need to invest in a proper desk chair. I think the one that I've got, even though it's beautiful and I love it, it's like a velvety grey colour. It is, it's gorgeous and I love it, and I've had it for about 2 years now, if not 3 actually. 3 years, and I put it together myself, which I was proud of, and I bought it off Amazon, and I used one of my first like YouTube pays, checks, whatever you want to call it, to purchase it. So I don't want to get rid of it, but I think I'll be able to use it at the new house. It's like where I get put my makeup on, should I say, not where I get dressed. Where I put my makeup on, my dressing table, I could put it there, but I can't do that until we've moved. So I don't really want to buy a new chair, desk, like office chair sort of thing, because then I've got nowhere for this to go. So yeah, I'll wait until we've moved. But the ones that I was looking at on Amazon, I mean, you can go for really cheap ones that are like £90, £80. I say cheap, but I know that's a lot of money for a chair. But they go up something stupid like £300, £400, £500. And I'm thinking, what's the difference? There must be a difference because of that price difference. There must be. Because I do get quite severe back pain. When that lump is giving me WIP and I'm, you know, suffering, I literally can't sit at my desk because I can't hunch over because of the lump, and I can't lean back because of the backache. So yeah, there's like a certain point in the month I cannot sit here and colour. So yeah, I think that might be an investment that I need in the future. What else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about the Johnny Depp case actually. As of today, the 25th, it finishes on Friday, and then it goes over to the jury to deliberate. And I only just found out this. The jury has got up to 6 weeks. 6 weeks to decide. We can't wait 6 weeks. But Kate Moss is meant to be testifying today over the camera thing, whatever they call it. Camera link, is it? So she's meant to be testifying today. Now, the last couple of weeks when it has been on, it's been on UK time about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm managing to catch a good solid hour and a half, if not 2, if I've managed to do everything that I want to do and I'm home. And then I have to catch up with the rest of it throughout the night, like pausing it and doing other things. And then it's literally taking me like till 11 o'clock at night to catch up with it all. But yesterday's I only briefly skipped through because I had some videos on YouTube that I wanted to catch up on. And I think I stopped watching it at about 9:30. I thought, I'm giving up now. I'm giving up, I'm bored, I don't want to watch it anymore. And then my sister started to text me, are you watching this right now? So then I had to put it back on. Add some shading to these ones that I've done. So yeah, I was then back watching that. So that's all it's been the last what is it, 3-4 weeks it's been going on now. I'm looking forward to it being on. But if you didn't know already, I am Johnny Depp, justice for Johnny Depp, 100% on his side. I think he does have his issues. I think, yeah, he's already said that he takes drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, which obviously is not good. He's got issues of his own, but I really don't think that he's done the things that she's accusing him of, and I think she's a piece of work, a liar, manipulator. Oh, I can go into it a little bit more detail, but it's funny going on to TikTok and watching all the funny memes and stuff like that. Am I childish for thinking that? Some of the videos on there are hilarious, because do you know, like, where there's filters and stuff that can change your face and make your face look dead funny. People have done that to Amber Heard, and it's funny. It is. Yeah, so talking about Rolo as well, hers started to finally grow back. She's become the most neediest dog in the whole wide world. I mean, to the point of when I'm going to the toilet, she's following me. If I'm sat there and I've got a cardigan on, she's climbing in my cardigan. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's dead sweet. It's just that I feel sorry for her. It's like that she still misses her sister, and she just needs extra love still. It's a shame. But we're not getting a dog anytime soon. Anytime soon. I mean, it's a big commitment, isn't it? And then not knowing what's going to happen with the IVF. Do I really want another dog if we've got another baby? Probably not. And they cost a fortune as well. They cost a fortune. It's stupid, the prices that dogs have gone up to now. I mean, we paid for Rolo, I think we paid about $4.50. This was like 7 or 8 years ago. And then Evie was $3.50, but for the same sort of dog now. And at the time as well, Rolo was KC registered, Evie wasn't. But yeah, you're gonna pay anything from like $1,500 to $2,000, if not more, depending what colour you want. You know, the breeder. Oh, I was just like, well, I was looking at King Charles puppies when we first started talking about dogs, and they were about $2,500, $3,000, and he said, "There's no way that we're paying that for a dog, Deborah." I said, well, I'd be happy paying maybe like $1,500, $2,000 if I knew that they come from a good breeder and they were healthy and they came like partly house trained, and you know, they had the jabs and wormed and this, that and the other. And he just looked at me and he went, well, you'll be paying that yourself because I disagree with it. So yeah, it might be a long time before we get another little friend, but we will do, because Isabel absolutely adores Rolo. I wanted really to rescue a dog, but the main concern is Isabel. I completely and utterly trust Rolo with Isabel. I will leave the room and come back in and completely and utterly trust her. She's the most docile dog ever, and she's so loving. I trust her, but when you get a rescue dog, you don't know what they've been through. And there's so many videos as well that keeps popping up on my Facebook of little dogs with additional needs and special needs, like they're missing the legs, or they were born without one eye or something like that, and I think, oh, I could give that such a good home. But it's a big commitment, isn't it? It's a big commitment. We can't get a cat either, my husband's allergic. And I do like cats, but I am more of a dog person. More of a doggy person. I'll just do the shading as I go, I think, instead of separating it. So yeah, my day is going to consist of, it's 10:15 now. I'm going to carry on filming probably until about dinner time, although I'm not had my breakfast yet and my stomach knows it. So I might have to make a little bit of breakfast soon and then carry on filming till about dinner time. And it's usually about dinner time that I start getting a bit, you know, tired, and so I either have to push through that and do something that's keeping my mind, like either playing the computer for a little bit or watching YouTube videos or doing art in my own time or playing on the Oculus. That sometimes helps because you're up and about and moving around. But yeah, I'm coming up to that time of the month, without going into too much detail, that the lump in my tummy really bothers me. I know it's roundabout, it's coming now, so it's the next week and a half, 2 weeks, it's not going to be fun. But you push through it, don't you? You push through it. I love how this page is turning out. I don't know why I don't colour in this bit more often. I think with the stems of the bluebells, I'll pick a different green and just go with one green, I think. But we've got 3 different stems here, haven't we? So I don't know. I don't know. I've not worn makeup as well all week. I don't know why I do it to myself, because I'll have a really good self-care day. I'll have a long bath, I'll put a face mask on, I'll wash my hair, I'll exfoliate and then do my tan. And then the next day when I've woken up, I feel like, I know it's stupid, I feel like $1 million. I feel so much better, like I've got colour to my hair, I've put a bit of makeup on and stuff like that. And then all week I've just not done that. I need to take my whole tan off to do it again, and I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. But then when I do it, it makes me feel so much better. It's been in like a little bit of a slump. Yeah, I've been feeling, because I told you about that, what happened with Danny over the phone. Just been feeling a bit down and a bit crappy lately. There's no real reason to it. Oh, it didn't help yesterday. We got what's it called? The psychology report on Isabel. And it was the most depressing read of my life. It was like 10 pages, 10 A4 pages. And it was talking about all the things that she does and doesn't do in school, from the things that she's actually capable of doing and what they're heading towards. And it's basically sort of saying that she's, in her head, she's so many years younger than she actually is. And it's depressing. It is. I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to say it. It is. It's bloody depressing. Especially when you see it in writing like that. And then with what's going on Friday, I'm absolutely dreading that. I'm dreading it. It's going to have to be me that goes into the room when they put her to sleep. Because even though Dad can settle her really well, I think I will be mega upset just sitting in that waiting room knowing that he's dealing with her and not me. And then when I leave that room, I know I'm going to be really upset knowing that she's asleep and what she's about to have done to her. But yeah, things are going slow as well with the house at the minute. It's just really crappy at the moment. But this person doesn't want me sharing too much, I don't think. She said not to share too much. But somebody sent me something recently, and it was like, I've missed a bluebell. I've come back later and do that. They sent me something and it was unbelievably generous of them, and I was just like, I was welling up a bit. messaging them. I was like, why would you do that? Why would anybody do that? And a reply, it was something along the lines of, I can't remember word for word, I told you what my memory's like, but we all need a good look for every now and again. I was like, oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. So I'll say it again, thank you to that person. You know who you are. You know who you are. And it really did put a big smile on my face. But other than that, it's just been a bit of a crappy time lately. Yeah, there was something else I was going to talk about and it's just completely gone out of my head. Oh, that was it. The Kirby hashtag. I think I took too much on last month and I'm only going to do a hashtag every now and again. Purely because I find it so much work being on Instagram and commenting on all of your beautiful pages, and I feel terrible when I can't do, but I find it mentally not draining but mentally stressful knowing that you're waiting for me to reply, and sometimes I am terrible at replying. I mean, sometimes it takes me a week to comment back on YouTube videos, let alone being on Instagram. I think so in the future it'll be few and far between that I do hashtags, even though I really enjoyed doing, like, you know, showing all your pages on the laptop and then doing the voiceover, but that was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. I'm gonna have to do that bluebell again. I'm gonna pick my colours and then come back again. My camera, when it gets to a certain point, it cuts me off. So I think I've found the right colours. I think I have. Where's it gone? It was just that little bit there, wasn't it? I got contacted as well by a company yesterday. Would I review some of their books? Now, they sent me the link and everything to Amazon. I had a little nosy. The illustrations are right down my street, like there's animals and stuff, and there's, like, you know, like where you get like a research book and it'd talk about the animals, and it'd be like, I don't know what the right word is, like scientifically, like a dinosaur book that I've got, it's like that. So I thought, oh yeah, but then I scrolled down and it was Amazon printed paper. I was like, oh. So I messaged the publisher, the artist rather, and I just said, you know, I really like your art, but I have got a big issue with the paper. And they understood that, and they are thinking of looking at other avenues to use different paper, but they said that they can't promise anything at the moment, which is fine. But they did say that they would offer the PDF version of the book with the purchase of the actual physical copy of the book. So I thought, oh, that's actually really, really good that they do that. I think most let's say artists should do that, because not a lot of people like the Amazon paper. I mean, you might love it, I do apologise, and I wish I would as well, but I just don't. So I said, yeah, I said with that I'd definitely do it like a little bit of a flip through. So they should be here tomorrow, but with my schedule of videos that are going up. Have I missed a bit of a flower thingy there? I have as well. What's up with me lately? I think this is the wrong green. Oh. So I've agreed to do the flip through for them. I don't think it was that green either. I'm kicking myself now. So that should be up in a couple of days, depending when this video goes up. But I'm really interested in actually seeing, because you could just see a couple of the pages. I'm really interested to see the rest of the book. And the illustrations, and getting the PDF version as well of it. That'll be nice. So I'm just going to try and colour the blue stems on the blue flowers, and then we'll go in with a different green. It isn't half confusing the life out of me this now. This is why I couldn't do loads of mandalas, because it hurts my brain to try and make them all match, and I get confused really easily. I wish I liked crossword puzzles, but I really don't. It hurts my brain. But yeah, it'll be nice to get that tomorrow, if it is tomorrow that it's turning up. I have got a cheap magnetic frame coming today for this diamond painting. I have missed a bit of green there, but I'm being lazy and going over with that. And I realised I weren't in frame. I'm really curious to see if it's going to hold the weight of the diamond painting with all them drills on. I mean, it's not heavy. It's not mega heavy, but it's, you know, it's got a bit of weight to it. But I thought I could easily just hang it up then with just one nail and then switch it up when I want to. So that's the plan. So that should be coming today at some point. I mean, I don't even think it's been dispatched, but it's not out for delivery yet. So it could be later today that it arrives. I've missed that one, but I'm going over and being lazy with this green. I don't think I'll do a background with this, because I was just thinking then, if I did a distress ink background with this one, because the yellow flowers are so bright, you know, and light in colour, I risk the possibility of going over them, so I'm not going to do. Might do a touch of watercolour maybe, just a couple of splatters or whatnot. Some there that I've missed. Dog is now snoring. I'll just get one of my palettes out and I'll just get this background finished. I have actually done, if you see the other side, I have done both sides, which is unlike me. Do I want to use my Daniels? I do want to use my Daniels because it's already out. I was doing some messing around yesterday and testing out colours and just having a play, considering that I've not really played with them in over a week. So this is my custom palette that I put together myself, and I think I'll just go with like yellows and blues and just play it safe. Just play it safe for this one. So I've got my little pipette. They come in a pack of 100. I only needed one. Silly. So I'll put some on this and then this blue and just leave that for a second. See, this is why I like doing backgrounds first, because it just takes this like worrying that I'm going to go over the illustration, whereas if I did it first I can just colour over. But I didn't think, did I? I didn't think. Let's water that down a bit. Right, so where do I want this? Let's move this out of the way a little bit. Let's just go for it. If it's messy, it's messy. Pick some more of that up. And do a bit of a splatter of that. I want a little bit on the other side as well. Just a little something. So I'm thinking as well, I asked Lewis this morning, I think his last GCSE is towards the end of June. Once he's finished his GCSEs, that's it, then he's finished school. So I'm thinking maybe that day or the day after, take him to Alton Towers if we can manage to get a babysitter. It's just like a celebration that, you know, he's finished school and whatnot. But again, that just, I don't know if we'd be able to, because when my mother-in-law looks after Isabel, she needs to have Lewis here to do the lifting, so I don't think we'd be able to, but I'm going to mention it to Danny and see what he says, because he might be able to think of a different idea. I'd just do something with him. I don't know. I do feel sorry for Lewis sometimes, even though he's a pain in the bum, and he doesn't overly help us with Isabel, and he doesn't speak to her. I've never actually spoke about this on the channel before, but he doesn't actually speak to her, which we've spoken to him about it, and I think because of the cerebral palsy it makes him really, really nervous, and he doesn't really know what to do with her, where we always keep saying she's still a normal kid, just treat her as a normal kid. But yeah, I'm hoping with maturity that will change a little bit. Maybe it's normal. Maybe it's normal. I don't know. Everyone that I've spoke to it isn't, but maybe it's him just being a teenager. I don't know, because when she was little, before we found out she had cerebral palsy, he was pretty good with her and he'd play with her and sing to her. So I don't know what happened. Yeah, but I'm not going to overdo it. I tend to get to a point where I'm happy and then I'll start fiddling. I start fiddling with pages. So yeah, I'm stopping myself from doing that. But that is the page finished. I'm so happy that I managed to finish this off in a colouring chart. I don't think I ever managed to do that. But like I said, I'm not too sure my schedule for videos and stuff. So I don't know whether you'll see this week or next week. Hopefully it'll be this week. But anyway, I will see you in my next video. So take care. Bye.